Bailey Collins as well. Point shot 47% from the field, 44% from behind the arc, and 85% from the foul line. For the Platteville Pioneers, they hosted Whitewater on Wednesday night and lost 63-52. Platteville was led by Morgan Horseman, who had a game-high 26. Nobody else in double digits for the Pioneers. 6 for Maya Domas. 5 apiece for Rachel Emmendorfer and Jai Clemens, 4 for Cassie Hansen, and then 2 apiece for Caitlin Kipton, Katie Ash, and Alexis McCumber. And Point trying to avenge a loss earlier this year back on January the 19th down at Platteville. It was a 5-point lead at the half, and then Platteville went on a 22-7 run in the third quarter to put that game away. Point lost 75-62. Point in that game was led. They had 3 ladies in double figures. Carly Serrato had 12. He had 11 for Bayman and 11 for Bailey Collins, 7 for Helen Schmidt, 7 for Aaron Nias, 3 for Marissa Delaney, 3 for Olivia Pollock, 6 for Greenheck, and 2 for Brooke Geyer. In that game for Platteville, they had 4 ladies in double figures. 18 apiece for Caitlin Tipton and Morgan Horseman, 15 for Hansen, Kathy Hansen, 11 for Maya Dolmas, 5 for Lexus McCumber, 4 for Cassie Buckhold, and then 2 apiece for Emmendorfer and Allison Heckard. All right, so we'll do right now. Take a time out here on the pregame show. We come back. We'll come back with more of the pregame. Take a look at the starting lineup. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're standing inside of a giant beer barrel, you'll know that this isn't just another restaurant. Now go on, open the door.
And come on into the Hilltop Pub and Grill. Grab a hot off the grill burger with dozens of topping options. Steaks that always satisfy, or go for the fish fry. Now you don't have to wait till Friday, it's served every day. The Hilltop Pub and Grill has 19 beers on tap, including 13 Wisconsin brews and a menu loaded with flavor. The Hilltop Pub and Grill, just west of I-39 and Highway 10 interchange in Stevens Point.
Hey business owners, when do tax laws actually work in your favor? They do now. Purchase a new business telephone system right now and you can write off the investment in year 1. Buy from Unitel, a local award-winning dealership, and you'll get their A-plus customer service rating from great guys like Arnie, Phoenix, Jim, Jeff, and Fred. Don't wait. Now's the time to upgrade your company's technology. Check out other options at unitelinc.com or call for a free estimate at 344-1962. It's a great time to buy a new business telephone system.
Locally owned and operated, Rock and Roll Cafe is a proud UWSP sports sponsor. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. till 3 p.m. with extended hours on Friday. Come in and try their rock star skillets. Going out for lunch or dinner? Give the delicious gourmet burgers a try with them all. Rock and Roll Cafe also serves pasta, salads, wraps, and more. And of course, their Friday fish fry. Keep it local and have your next breakfast, lunch, or dinner at the Rock and Roll Cafe. Rock and Roll Cafe, where you're always treated like a rock star. A 50s-style diner with delicious homemade cooking. Located at 2801 Stanley Street, Stevens Point.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green, on the diamond and in the classroom, Skyward supports all local and state student athletes. For more than 35 years, our technology solutions have helped school districts improve outcomes, reduce costs, and achieve success for their students. Visit us online at skyward.com to learn more and see how Skyward provides a better experience for school districts across Wisconsin and around the world. Best of luck to all local sports teams this season.
Back out here at the Burke Gymnasium, here on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. Senior day here for the Pointers as they take on Platteville. Take a look at the starting lineup here this afternoon for Stevens Point. In the backcourt, it will be 5'8" sophomore guard Brooke Geyer out of Kewanee, Wisconsin. She played her high school ball at Kewanee. She'll be joined by 5'8" junior guard Carly Serrato out of De Pere, Wisconsin. She played her high school ball at De Pere High School. The third guard will be 5'11" freshman Amber Bayman out of Plainfield. And and she played for the Tri-County Penguins back in high school. In the front court, it is going to be 6'1" sophomore Bailey Collins out of Milton, Wisconsin, and she played her high school ball at Milton High School. And she'll be joined by 5'10" sophomore forward Kellen Schmidt out of Edgerton, Wisconsin, and she played her high school ball at Edgerton. For the UW-Platteville Pioneers, they're going to go with a three-guard look. It'll be 5'7" sophomore guard Caitlin Tipton out of Rosendale, Wisconsin. She played her high school ball at Laconia. She'll be joined by 5'6" junior guard Morgan Horseman out of Bangor, Wisconsin, and she played her high school basketball at Bangor. Then it'll be 5'6" junior Rachel Evendorf for the hometown product out of Platteville. She went to Platteville High School as well. Then it'll be 5'11" sophomore guard slash forward Maya Domas out of Waupun, Wisconsin, and that's where she played her high school ball as well. Of course, her dad is the head coach of the boys team at Waupun, and her brother's a heck of a ball player there as well. And the final forward will be 6-foot senior Cassie Hansen, excuse me. She's a 6-foot senior out of La Crosse, Wisconsin, and she played her high school ball at La Crosse, Logan. So it'll be the Pointers and the Pioneers here this afternoon. Platteville won the first matchup between these two, 75-62 back on January the 19th. Pointers looking to win here on Senior Day, and like we said, with a win, they will guarantee themselves a shot into the playoffs in the quarterfinals. With a loss, they're going to need an Eau Claire loss and a River Falls loss as well, but hopefully the Pointers, like we said earlier, can take care of business as they control their own fate here this afternoon against the Pioneers as they look to finish the season at 9-16 overall and 5-9 in the WIAC. That is with the men's team. They will be at Platteville tonight. That will be a 7 o'clock tip right here on WPCN. He'll go on the pregame show about 6:45 or 6:50. All right, that will wrap up our pregame show this afternoon here for the Bird Gymnasium. We will take a timeout, and when we come back, we'll have the tip-off. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. Go to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Did you know Ligament and Willie CPAs is now Kerber Rose Certified Public Accountants? Kerber Rose has been providing businesses with a variety of accounting services for over 30 years. We continue to offer tax preparation services, business valuation, payroll processing, audit, as well as QuickBooks consulting to individuals and businesses in the Stevens Point area. Interested in learning more? Call us today to schedule your complimentary accounting review. Call 715-341-3232 or visit our website, KerberRose.com. If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, visit the specialists at Stevens Point Orthopedics, formerly Klaczynski Clinic Orthopedics. The experts at Stevens Point Orthopedics will work with you to get you back to what matters most, like your family, hobbies, or career. From your orthopedic issues to sports medicine and even in-house physical therapy, trust Stevens Point Orthopedics to help you win the fight against pain. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Call our office today and schedule an appointment or visit StevensPointOrtho.com to learn more.
Whether you prefer face-to-face customer service or the latest in technology, Paper City Savings has you covered. We are excited to announce online account opening is now available. Opening a checking, savings, money market, or CD has never been easier. It's quick and it's simple. Visit papercitysavings.com and apply today. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take a break at Sweat's Country Corner Mart, just off the new Highway 10 in Blanker, or at Sweat's Roadside Convenience on Division Street in Stevens Point. Satisfy your thirst with an ice cold fountain drink. Pick up a few lottery tickets, maybe some groceries before you head home. You'll find it all at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker and Sweat's Roadside Convenience in Stevens Point. Of course, they have 24-hour gasoline service. Sweat's Country Corner Mart Blanker, Sweat's Roadside Convenience, Stevens Point.
All right, Matt Sato back out here at the Bird Gymnasium. Heard our national anthem. take a look at the starting lineups again one more time. For point, it'll be Geyer, Serrato, Collins, Schmidt, and Bayman. For head coach Shirley Egner in her 30th year at UWSP, has an overall record of 548 and 247, and she's assisted by Diane Gilbert. For Platteville, it's Domas, Tipton, Horstman, Emmendorfer, and Hansen for head coach Megan Wilson, who's in her 9th season at Platteville. She has an overall record of 74 and 152. She's assisted by Alexa Tavella and Jim Myers. Pioneers are going to be in their road uniforms here this afternoon. They got blue jerseys with blue shorts. They have orange numerals with white trim and white lettering with orange trim. For the Pointers, they are going to be in their gold uniforms here this afternoon with purple numerals and purple lettering. Pointers will go left to right here to start the first half here on Senior Day. Pointers have just been introduced. So it's time for the tip-off, brought to you by Steve Lane, Mary Lane, and Seth Horning. The Steve Lane sales team at First Weber Real Estate, Stevens Point. Trust your real estate needs to Steve, Mary, and Seth, who say go Pointers. All right, last game of the regular season here in 2018-2019. And again, a playoff spot on the line. Winner of this game doesn't have to worry. And like we said, for the Pointers' point of view, if they happen to lose this game, they're going to need an Eau Claire loss and a River Falls win. And River Falls is playing Whitewater at the same time, so we will try to keep you up to date on that one. All right, jumping center for Platteville is going to be Cassie Hansen, and for the Pointers, it's going to be Amber Bayman. Ball is in the air, and point controls the opening tip. As Serrato with it right side, Serrato. It's it over to Collins, out of Bayman, left corner to Geyer. Geyer dribbles out of there. Back to Bayman, top of the key. Bayman with it. It's it over to Schmidt. Down low to Bayman, shot blocked from behind. Shot clock under 10. Bayman goes up with it left side and in. 2-0 Pointers lead at 9:29 left to go, opening quarter. All right, here come the Pioneers with it. Domas with it, left side to Tipton. Tipton has Serrato on her, gets to the Hansen, back down low to Tipton, shot is blocked, and we got a foul coming up on the Pointers, and that's going to send Tipton to the foul line for a pair. Schmidt picks it up, her first, team's first. Tipton 79% on the year from the foul line. First one from Tipton is up and good. And it's 2-1 Stevens Point. Second one from Tipton is up on the way and good. Ties the game at 2, 9:16 left to go, opening quarter. Platteville puts pressure on in the backcourt as Geyer will bring it up for the Pointers. Geyer over the timeline, right side. Geyer gets it over to Bayman, left side. Bayman hits it over to Serrato, right of the circle. Serrato with it back to Bayman, left wing three on the way, and she knocks down the trifecta. That is 5 for Amber Bayman. 5-2 Pointers lead at 8:54 left to go, opening quarter. All right, Emmendorfer with it. Right side over to Horstman. Horstman with it. Starts to dribble. Hands it off to Hansen, right wing. Hansen will dribble left. Hansen to Domas. Domas below the foul line. A little backdoor play. Shot by Emmendorfer is blocked. So we got another foul coming up on the Pointers. And that'll come up on Bailey Collins. That's going to be her first, team second. And that's going to send Emmendorfer to the line for a pair. First one from Emmendorfer's up and good. That makes it 5-3 Pointers. Hilltop Pub and Grill, from burgers and fish fries to steak salads and wraps for a great meal with outstanding service. It's the Hilltop Pub and Grill, Main Street, Stevens Point. Second one is good. And it is 5 4-pointers, 8:34 left to go, opening quarter, as Geyer brings it up for the Pointers. Geyer with it into the front court. And now between the rings, right side to Serrato. Serrato right corner to Schmidt. Schmidt back to Serrato. Serrato with it. Dribbling left to Bayman. Bayman back to Serrato. Serrato, 10 left to go on the shot clock. Down low to Schmidt, left side, puts the shot up too much on it. Domas with the weak side rebound into the hands of Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer with it left side. Back to Domas. Domas with it left wing. Domas, left block, picks up her dribble there, back to Emmendorfer. Now back down to Domas. Domas working, left block, shot up, too strong. Collins down with the rebound for the Pointers, who lead at 5-4, 7:50 left to go, first quarter. And then Bayman loses the ball in the front court. And here come the Pioneers with a three right side. Emmendorfer, nope, too strong. Hanson with a rebound left side off the glass. That's too strong. And the Pointers up with it. Geyer with a basketball will slow it up in the front court. 5-4, Pointers lead it. 7.5 left to go, first quarter. They get it down to Collins. Collins, little up and under move. Looked like she walked, but they didn't call it. Up and in for Collins. And it is 7-4, Stevens Point, 7:18 left to go here in the first quarter. Here's Emmendorfer with it. Right side over to Hanson. Hanson to Domas. Domas left of the circle, right side to Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer to Hanson, right corner. Hanson, one dribble from her, back to Tipton. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Domas with it to Hanson in the lane. 5 left to go, and the Pointers steal the basketball away. Collins up with it, gets it into the hands of Geyer. 7-4, Pointers lead it. 6:48 left to go, first quarter. Collins with it, left of the circle. Over to Serrato. Down low to, that was Kellen Schmidt. Then she throws it away. And here come the Pioneers with it the other way. Yes, here's Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer to Horseman. Horseman in the lane, up in the left hand, no good. Domas down low on the left, up and in. 7-6, Stevens Point leads at 6:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Here's Serrato with it. Over to Bayman, left of the circle. Bayman back to Serrato on the right. Serrato to Collins. Over to Bayman, left wing. Pulls up on the baseline, long two, nope, and Domas with a weak side rebound for the Pioneers. Up ahead to Emmendorfer, left side. Emmendorfer with it to Hanson. Hanson in the paint, below the free throw line, puts the shot up, no good. Domas, rebound, right side, goes back up. That shot's no good, and the Pointers up for the rebound. Kellen Schmidt with it, 7-6. Pointers lead it, 5:48 left to go, first quarter. All right, here's Geyer with it, right side to Serrato. Serrato. Down to Bayman, left side, off the glass, too hard. And Horseman up with it for the Pioneers as she brings it into the front court. Horseman with it, right side to Hanson. Down low to Tipton on the right. She puts it up and misses it. Schmidt down with the rebound for the Pointers, up ahead to Serrato. Serrato with it. Serrato pulls up baseline left and knocks that one down. Little mid-range jumper from Carly Serrato. 9-6, Pointers lead it. 5:11 left to go here in the first quarter. Tipton with it, right wing. Tipton gets it to a cutting Horseman, right side, off the glass, up and in. Pretty play by Horseman. 9-8, Stevens Point leads it. 4:58 left to go, first quarter. Media timeout, next dead ball. All right, Bayman with it. Bayman. It's it over to Serrato, left side. Now left corner to Collins. Back to Serrato, 10 left to go on the shot clock. Serrato with it. Serrato pulls up left elbow. Way off the mark, gets her own miss, goes back up. That shot's blocked. Pioneers up with it. Here's Tipton with it. They got a 3-on-1. Tipton, bounce pass, down low on the right, shot no good. Tipton gets the rebound, puts it up and in though, right side. She's got 4. Platteville with the first lead of the afternoon, 10-9, 4:20 left to go here in the first quarter. Here's Serrato with it. This is the Schmidt. Try feeding it down low. They turn it over, and we're going to get a media timeout. We'll take one with them as well. Be back in 1 minute. It was the UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the
Scoreboard. Find your before or after game get-togethers at the final score, Second and Maria in Stevens Point. And it is Platteville 10, Stevens Point 9, 4:16 left to go, opening quarter. Platteville shooting 30% from the field. The Pointers shooting 40% from the field. Jordan Ellis and Aaron Moran check in there for the Pointers. Jai Clemens in there for the Pioneers. Clemens, a 5'6" sophomore guard. All right, here's Domas with it right of the circle. Domas hands it off to Cassie Buckholz. Had a little hanging shot in the lane by Horstman, up and good. I guess her 4, and it's 12-9 Platteville, 3:48 left to go, first quarter. Aaron Moran with a basketball to Serrato, over to Bayman, right of the circle. Back to Serrato, hoists up the 3 left side. It's an air ball, and Ellis can't chase down the rebound. Ellis, the 5'11" freshman forward in there, along with Aaron Moran, the 5'10" sophomore forward. Taylor Greenhack, the 5'8" sophomore guard, will check in there for Stevens Point. And I believe with that last bucket, Morgan Horstman just scored over 1,000 points for the Platteville Pioneers. I think that's the announcement they just made. As Lexus McCumber, the 6'1" senior center with the basketball, gets it over to Domas, right side to Horstman. Horstman with it will drive, hanging a lane, off the glass, no good. Batted around, and Moran chases down the rebound. 12-9. Pioneers lead it, 3:14 left to go, first quarter. Here's Serrato with it. So over to Greenhack. Greenhack right corner to Geyer, pulls up on the baseline. Nice little shot there by Geyer. And it is 12-11 Platteville, 3 minutes left to go, opening quarter. Here's Clemens with a basketball for the Pioneers as they move it right to left, and Clemens just flat out throws it away. All right, Bayman back in there for the Pointers, and we'll see Katie Ash, the 6'1" freshman forward, in there for the Platteville Pioneers. All right, 12-11. Platteville leads it. We have 2:53 left to go, opening quarter. Geyer with it. It over to Greenhack, right corner to Moran, back to Greenhack. Greenhack with it, a couple dribbles to Bayman, left side. Bayman dribbling, pulls up left of the lane, 10-footer, no good, too strong, and then they're going to get Moran with a foul in the backcourt on Ash. Her first, that started the team's third here in the first quarter. And Clemens will bring it up for the Pioneers here. Clemens into the front court. And the Pointers steal it away. Here's Geyer with it. Clemens running back. Geyer goes up, gets fouled, and Geyer will be at the line shooting 2. Nice hustle there by Clemens to prevent the easy layup for Geyer. That'll be Clemens' first, team's first here in the first quarter. And that'll send Geyer a 79% foul shooter to the line for the Pointers. First one from Brooke is up on the way and good. Ties the game at 12. Bailey Collins back in there for the Pointers. Emmendorfer back in there for the Pioneers. All right, one more for Brooke Geyer here. It's up, it's on the way, it is good. Pointers retake the lead, 13-12, 2:24 left to go, opening quarter. All right, here's Emmendorfer with it, over the timeline. Emmendorfer, left side to Cassie Buckholz. Buckholz, and we got a foul away from the basketball. That'll come up on Bailey Collins. That'll be 2 on her and 4 on the team, and that'll bring Kellen Schmidt back into the game. Platteville on the inbound pass. They almost turn it over. Here's a long 2 by McCumber off the heel of the rim. No good. Bayman down with the rebound. Up ahead to Greenhack. 13-12 Pointers lead it. 2:05. Let's go first quarter. Geyer with it. Right side to Bayman. Back to Geyer. Left of the circle. Geyer to Bayman. Bayman left of the circle. Over to Greenhack. Greenhack 10 left to go on the shot clock. Back to Bayman on the perimeter. Bayman, right corner to Greenhack. Greenhack to Geyer to Ellis. Puts it up with 4 on the shot clock. Gets fouled. And Jordan Ellis will be at the line shooting 2. That's Emmendorfer's first, team second. That'll send freshman Jordan Ellis to the foul line for a pair here. Jordan shooting at 61% from the foul line on the season. First one from Ellis is up and good, and that makes it 14-12 pointers. Blazinski Clinic, Orthopedic Sports Medicine, Physical Therapy, world-class treatment, hometown care. That is Blazinski Clinic. All right, Carly Serrato checks back in for the pointers, and Ellis will get one more here. Second free throw is up, and good. 15-12 pointers lead it. We have 1:40 left to go opening quarters. Emmendorfer brings it up for the Pioneers. Emmendorfer with it to McCumber out high on the right. McCumber back to Emmendorfer left side. Into the hands of Buchholz. Now over to Horseman. Horseman with it right side. Horseman. And pulling up right in the lane and missing everything was Emmendorfer, I believe. And I think that was Buchholz. And the Pointers up with a rebound. 15-12 Pointers lead it. A minute 15 left to go opening quarter. Ellis with it right corner. Back to Serrato, over to Bayman, left of the circle. She'll hoist up the 3, and we'll get a 3-second violation on the Pointers.
Offensive 3-second violation, Pioneers ball.
All right, Whitewater leads River Falls 10-8, 3:19 left to go first quarter there. Emmendorfer bringing it up for the Pioneers out high on the right. Emmendorfer, as we go under 1 minute to play, to Horseman left side. Horseman to McCumber above the foul line. Now into the hands of Buchholz. Buchholz driving left side. Some shot off the glass. Up and in for Buchholz. 15-14 Pointers lead it. 43 seconds left to go opening quarter. Bayman with it to Ellis. The Greenhack left corner. Greenhack will dribble out of there. Serrato fakes the straight on 3, takes a step in, puts the shot up, no good. And Ash down with a rebound for Platteville. They get it up ahead to Horseman right side, and Platteville can hold for the last shot. Shot clock is turned off. Buchholz with it left side. They try feeding it down low to Ash, over her head out of bounds, and that's the 4th turnover on the Pioneers. All right, now the Pointers can hold for the last shot up 15-14. 15 seconds left to go opening quarter. Greenhack will bring it up for the Pointers. Over to Serrato. We have 8 seconds left to go. Back to Greenhack. Now to Bayman with 5. Greenhack right corner, driving baseline right, draws a foul coming up on Ash. That'll be her first, team's 3rd, and the Pointers will have to inbound underneath their own basket, baseline right, with 2.8 seconds left. Serrato will do the honors for the Pointers here. Serrato gets it in, shot up and made it right before the horn by Kellen Schmidt. A little fadeaway from Kellen Schmidt. That's how the first quarter ends here, with the Pointers leading 17-14. Tell you what we'll do. We will take a 1-minute timeout, come back with the start of the second quarter after this. You'll see UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
For a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality, and I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of the family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work. We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
Navatano back out here at the First Gymnasium. Get ready to start the second quarter. 17-14 points. Whitewater leads River Falls 12-10. A minute 27 left to go first quarter there. And after the first quarter, Platteville shooting 33%, the Pointers 40. Platteville with a basketball to start the second quarter. Here's Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer, who will bounce pass, little backdoor play, getting hammered, and going to the free throw line will be Allison Hackert. Quarter foul comes up on Geyer, her team's first here in the second quarter. And Hackert, 52% on the year, makes the first one. A great play by the Pointers there to get it into Kellen Schmidt, a little fadeaway 10-footer right of the lane. As right before the horn sounded. And that made it 17-14. Hackert's 2 free throws makes it 17-16 Pointers. We have 9:45 left to go first half. All right, Geyer with it to Serrato. Serrato right side. Serrato left of the circle now. Serrato gets it to Bayman. Bayman right of the circle. Over to Geyer, left side. Geyer back to Bayman. We have 10 left to go on the shot clock. Right corner 3 by Ellis. Ooh, in and out. Good look by Jordan Ellis. That one didn't stay down, a little too hard. And here come the Pioneers with a basketball. Tipton with it. As they get it to Hanson. Hanson turn around right of the lane. 7-footer, no good as that one in and out. And Bayman up with the rebound for the Pointers. Here she comes into the front court. Bayman with it. Try to go coast to coast. Has the ball poked away. And here come the Pioneers with a basketball. Tipton with a basketball. Tipton gets it right side to Hackert. Hackert out high on the right. Hackert now between the rings. Hackert left side over to Tipton. Tipton into the hands of Emmendorfer. Right side to Domas. Domas with it. They feed it down low. Shot up there by Tipton, not a very good one, and it was way short. The Pointers up with the rebound. Here's Geyer with it. 17-16 Pointers lead at 8:36 left to go here in the second quarter. Here's Serrato with it right side. Serrato over to Bayman left of the circle. Back to Serrato right side. Serrato gets it to Schmidt. Back to Serrato on the perimeter. 10 left to go on the shot clock. And here's Serrato with it, doubled in the left corner to Geyer. We got 5 left to go. Straight on 3 by Bayman. She knocks down the trifecta. She's got 8, and it's 20-16 Pointers. 8:08 left to go here in the second quarter. Tipton with it. They get it right corner to Hanson. Hanson to Domas, right of the circle. Domas, she'll hoist up the 3 and knock down the trifecta. She's got 5. It's 20-19. Stevens Point. 7:50 left to go for second quarter. Here's Serrato with it. Serrato gets it to Bayman. Left of the circle. Bayman over to Serrato. Into the hands of Schmidt. Over to Geyer. 3 left side. That one's short. Rebound, though, flying in with Kellen Schmidt. Puts it up no good. And here come the Pioneers with a basketball. Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer to Hanson to Domas. Domas shot fake. Spinning in the lane. Loses the basketball. It's loose on the floor. Jump ball. Alternate possession. Gets it back to the Pointers. Greenhack back in there for the Pointers. Horstman back in there for the Pioneers. 20-19, Pointers lead at 7:21 left to go, second quarter. All right, Geyer will bring it up here for the Pointers. Geyer into the front court. Over to Greenhack out high on the left. Greenhack into the hands of Serrato between the rings. Serrato gets it down low to Schmidt left side. Schmidt gets hammered, and she'll be at the line shooting 2. Hanson picks it up, her first, team's first. And that'll send Kellen Schmidt to the foul line for a pair. First one from Schmidt's up on the way and good. Gives her a 3. She is a 62% free throw shooter on the year. Skyward Incorporated, they are connecting parents and education. Second one, in and out, no good. And Domas down with the rebound for the Pioneers. Into the hands of Emmendorfer. And Emmendorfer over the timeline for the Pioneers. Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer gets it over to Tipton right side. Tipton looking for someone. Gets it into the hands of Horstman. Horstman driving left side. Puts the shot up. Rolls around the rim and drops in. That is 6 for Horstman and ties the game at 21. 6:40 left to go second quarter. Serrato with it left side. Over to Greenhack. Greenhack with it. Back to Serrato left of the circle. Over to Geyer. Geyer with it on the baseline left side. Back to Greenhack, and Greenhack trying to split a double team. Draws a foul. Rebound come up on Tipton, her first, and that is the team's second here in the second quarter. Jai Clemens will check back in for the Pioneers. Geyer to inbound, baseline left underneath their own basket. It's it into Bayman. Out of Greenheck, right side Geyer. Geyer with it. Back to Greenheck, over to Serrato, left of the circle. Serrato starts to drive, kicks it to Schmidt. Now back to Bayman on the perimeter. Left corner, Serrato, three. And she knocks down the trifecta. Gives her 5. It's 24-21 pointers. 6:02 left to go second quarter. All right, here's Horseman with the basketball. Horseman with it. Horseman driving left side, puts the shot up, leaves it short, gets her own miss. To Hanson in the lane from in close. Hanson gets the roll off the heel. And her first points of the afternoon makes it 24-23. Stevens Point, 5:37 left to go second quarter. As Serrato with it to Greenheck. Greenheck top of the key, back to Serrato. Left wing three from her, short. And the rebound goes right to Clemens. Clemens will get it up ahead to Tipton. Tipton with it. Into the hands of Clemens, left of the circle. Clemens with it, dribbling right. Clemens drifts out high on the right now. Gets it over to Hanson, right side. Hanson to Domas in the lane. Step back. 12-footer up and good. 7 for her, 25-24. Pioneers lead it, 5 minutes left to go second quarter. All right, here's a three by Greenhack, right of the circle. She knocks out the trifecta. 27-25. Pointers lead at 4:45 left to go here. Second quarter. Clemens with a basketball. Clemens with it to Hanson, right of the lane. Hanson, one dribble. Takes a shot right of the lane, gets knocked to the floor. There'll be a foul coming up on the Pointers. And we will get a media timeout. We'll take one with them as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
If you're suffering from hip...
Back out here at the Bird Gymnasium on the campus of UW Stevens Point. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard. Enjoy a sandwich and your favorite libation at the final score, where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays, and it is Stevens Point 27, Platteville 25. And Platteville shooting 40% for the game. And so are the Pointers. They're both shooting 40.9% from the field. Hanson's first free throw is up and no good. That foul came up on Serrato, her first. And that's the team's second. Second one from Hanson is good. Gives her 3. And McCumber will check back in for the Pioneers. Love to give you an update on River Falls and Whitewater, but now the live stats seem to have went down. So that's not good. All right, Pointers with a basketball. And left of the lane, shot 12-footer from Bayman, no good off the rim, and here come the Pioneers. Tipton with it. It's it over left side to Buckholz. Buckholz over to McCumber right side, McCumber right wing. McCumber looking for somebody, gets into the hands of Buckholz. Buckholz driving, shot blocked in the lane. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Domas with the rebound, puts it up and in off the glass. 9 for her, and it's 28-27 Platteville. 3:53 left to go first half in the seesaw affair. Bayman with it, left wing, hoists up the 3, and knocks down the trifecta. It's 11 for Bayman, and it's 30-28 point. 3:40 left to go here in the first half. As there's Tipton with it, right side to McCumber. McCumber gets it into the hands of Buckholz. Buckholz pass and Tipton intercepted by the Pointers. Here's Greenheck with it. 30-28 Pointers lead it. 3:25 left to go first half. Serrato with it right of the circle to Bayman. Above the foul line. Shot from Bayman. Switches it through. Bayman starting to heat up. 32-28. Pointers lead at 3:09 left to go here in the first half. Here's Horseman with it. Horseman gets it over right side to Buckholz. Now to Tipton right wing. Tipton back to Buckholz, left of the circle, over to Tipton right side. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Domas with it right of the circle. Gets it to Horseman in the lane, puts the shot up at 6 on the shot clock. No good, out of bounds. Domas flying in for the rebound. Ball pushes through last, and it goes back to the Pointers. Emmendorfer and Ash back in there for the Pioneers. As Emmendorfer will pressure in the backcourt. 32-28. Stevens Point leads at 2:45. Left to go first half. Serrato with it to Schmidt, left of the circle. Out of Greenhack. Greenhack with it. Gets it over to Bayman. 3 right side. That one's short, but Point with a rebound underneath. And that's Geyer down low, digging it out. Geyer draws a foul down there. Brooke Geyer amongst 2 Pioneers gets it out of there. Draws a foul coming up on Domas. Her first. That's the team's third here in the second quarter. All right, Serrato to inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket. Serrato gets it into Geyer, right corner, and out of Bayman, right of the circle. Bayman gets it over to Serrato, left side. Serrato, left corner to Schmidt. Back to Serrato, over to Geyer. Geyer driving right side, contact, puts a wild shot up, no good. We got a foul coming up on who? All right, they're going to get Ash on the foul. As her and one of the Pointers are going for the rebound. Hanson's going to check back in for the Pioneers. Ash's second foul, team's fourth here in the second quarter. Geyer to rebound or inbound. Baseline right, gets it into Serrato on the perimeter. How they get it back to Geyer, left wing. Greenhack with it. Greenhack takes it back to Serrato, right side 3. Back down the trifecta. 8 for Serrato, and it's 35-28 Stevens Point. 1:58 left to go here in the first half. Emmendorfer with it. This is the Buckholz. Buckholz over to Hanson. Hanson back to Domas, right side. Domas, right wing, has Bayman on her. She'll go around her, put it up in the lane with the left hand, no good. Bayman gets the rebound, gets knocked to the floor. No call. We'll get a jump ball. And alternating possession will keep it with the Pioneers. All right, Emmendorfer to inbound, baseline left underneath their own basket here for the Pioneers. Emmendorfer. And we got a foul coming up on Point before the ball's even inbounded. Coming up on Brooke Geyer. It's her second, team's third. We're going to get the 5'7" freshman Aaron Nias to check in for the Pointers for the first time this afternoon. So Brooke Geyer will have to have a seat with 2 fouls. All right, Platteville inbound, baseline left underneath their own basket as they get it into Horseman. Horseman with it, driving into the paint to Hanson, right of the lane. Hanson with it, spinning, shot off, right block, no good. Ball batted around into the hands of Serrato. 35-28, Pointers lead it, 1:27 left to go first half. Here's Greenhack with it. Greenhack over to Nias out high on the left. Nias over to Serrato, left side. Serrato to Bayman, left corner. Bayman back to Serrato. Now over to Greenhack, right of the circle 3. Knocks down the trifecta. Pointers are torching the nets from behind the arc this afternoon. 38-28, Pointers lead it, 1:04 left to go. Point is 7 of 12 from behind the arc so far this afternoon. Hanson with it. Go over to Emmendorfer, right side. Emmendorfer driving into the paint, jump stop, puts it up. Shot way off the mark. Bayman with the rebound for the Pointers, who lead at 38-28, 45 seconds left to go, opening half. Greenhack with it, to Nias, left corner, almost lost it. Nias gets out of the corner, back to Bayman. Now to Greenheck, right side Serrato. Right corner, here's a three on the way by Nias. That's short, no good. Ball goes out of bounds, and it looks like Bayman touched it last for the Pointers. And it'll go back to the Pioneers. We got 31.6 seconds left to go in the first half, so a 1.6 second differential between shot and game clock here. So Platteville can essentially hold for the last shot. Emmendorfer will bring it up, asking for directions from the bench. She gets them. Emmendorfer with it over to Hansen, right of the circle. Hansen to Domask at the foul line. Domask on Bayman. Domask working left side. Hook shot left hand, tough shot up and in. Down low. 38-30, Pointers lead it. 5 seconds left to go first half. Bayman with it into the front court. Pulls up below the free throw line, no good. Domask with the rebound and will not get the shot off in time, and that's how the first half ends here in Stevens Point with the Pointers up 38-30 at the half, as they are torching the nets from behind the arc this afternoon. As they are shooting 53% from behind the arc here today, and they have an 8-point lead as we head to the half here on Senior Day. Again, Pointers win this game, they will be in the playoffs. If they lose, they're going to need some help on that front, and we'll get you up to date on that at the half. Portesi Frozen Pizza cheese fries. There are many pizzas, but there's only one Portesi. Nice to him. All right, so the halftime shootout here at Stevens Point.
$500 halftime shootout. Our neighbor Kevin from D1 training. Kevin, what you got? $500. That's a lot of money for all you have to do.
And tell you what we'll do right now. We will take a timeout. When we come back, we'll take a look at what else is going on around the WIAC. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. You are listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Hey sports fans, Scott Galinsky, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green, on the diamond and in the...
Yes, we actually do have a baseball game. Whitewater is playing Huntington, Alabama in Montgomery, and that game's going to start at 4 o'clock. There's 4 men's games. Stout is playing lacrosse right now. And lacrosse is leading Stout at the end of the first half, 27-16. Then at 5 o'clock, you got Whitewater hosting River Falls, Eau Claire hosting Oshkosh, and of course, Platteville hosting Stevens Point, which you can hear right here on WPCN. Scott is currently en route with the team down to Platteville. That game will tip off at 7 o'clock, and Scott will go on the pregame show of that one about 6:45 or 6:50. On the ice tonight, it's River Falls hosting Stout. And boy, I don't know who won game 1 last night. I forgot. See if I can get a preview here. Looks like River Falls won last night, so winner of that series will come here next week to take on the Pointers. Friday and Saturday, if Pointers win that one, then they will host the WIAC Conference Championship 2 weeks from tonight. All right, in women's basketball, all right, update from River Falls, and River Falls is currently beating Whitewater 29-25. We have 2 seconds left to go in the second quarter there. Lacrosse is hosting Stout. And Stout is beating, or they're tied at 29 at the half in that one. And then the only other game going on tonight, Oshkosh hosts Eau Claire at 7 o'clock. The women's hockey, Eau Claire is playing River Falls. Boy, there's a couple of good teams right there. Eau Claire at 18-4, and River Falls at 20-4. And that pretty much does it for what's going on around the WIAC. All right, 38-30, Pointers lead it here. Tell you what we'll do right now. We will take a timeout. We come back. We will look at the stats in the first half. And we will do that all in 2 minutes. You are listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Locally owned and operated Rock and Roll Cafe is a proud UWSP sports sponsor. Open 7 days a week, 6 a.m. till 3 p.m. with extended hours on Friday.
I work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of the family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work. We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
Unitel has developed a simple process that has made all the difference for satisfied Unitel customers. Call today to learn more at 344-1962 or check out unitelinc.com. Unitel, local, award-winning, and an A+ customer service rating.
Hey sports fans, Scott Glinski, president of Skyward here. From the court to the field, the ice rink to the putting green, on the diamond and in the classroom, Skyward supports all local and state student athletes. For more than 35 years, our technology solutions have helped school districts improve outcomes, reduce costs, and achieve success for their students. Visit us online at skyward.com to learn more and see how Skyward provides a better experience for school districts across Wisconsin and around the world. Best of luck to all local sports teams this season.
Did you know Liggeman & Willie CPAs is now Kerber Rose Certified Public Accountants? Kerber Rose has been providing businesses with a variety of accounting services for over 30 years. We continue to offer tax preparation services, business valuation, payroll processing, audit, as well as QuickBooks consulting to individuals and businesses in the Stevens Point area. Interested in learning more? Call us today to schedule your complimentary accounting review. Call 715-341-3232 or visit our website, kerberrose.com.
Time final back out here at Stevens Point at UW-Stevens Point Burke Gym. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill scoreboard. Watch your favorite teams and enjoy the daily food and drink specials. The final score, Second and Maria in Stevens Point. We're at the half, and the Pointers lead the Pioneers by a score of 38-30. Time to look at our first half stats. Brought to you by Kerber and Rose Certified Public Accountants, your strategic business advisor and accountant in Stevens Point. Let's take a look at the Pointers. They're led by Amber Bayman, who has 13 points and 5 rebounds. She is 5 of 11 from the field and 3 of 4 from behind the arc. Carly Serrato with 8 points and 5 assists. Serrato, 3 of 8 from the field, 2 of 4 from behind the arc. 6 points for Taylor Greenheck, and she has 1 assist. Taylor is 2 of 2 from the field and 2 of 2 from behind the arc. 4 points for Brooke Geyer, and she has 2 rebounds, 1 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc, and 2 of 2 from the foul line. 3 points for Kellen Schmidt. She also has 4 rebounds. Kellen is 1 of 3 from the field, 1 of 2 from the foul line, and then you got 2 points for Bailey Collins. She also chips in a rebound, 1 of 2 from the field for her. Pointers are 13 of 31 from the field. That's good for 41.9%. 7 of 13 from behind the arc. Good for 53.8%. And they are 5 of 6 from the foul line. Good for 83.3%. They have 38 points on 9 assists. And they have turned the ball over 5 times here this afternoon. Let's take a look at the Platteville Pioneers stat line. They're led by Maya Domas, who has 9 points and 7 rebounds. She is 4 of 7 from the field and 1 of 1 from behind the arc. 6 points for Morgan Horstman, who is 3 of 7 from the field, and she has also chipped in 2 rebounds. 4 points for Caitlin Tipton with 3 rebounds. She is 1 of 3 from the field, 2 of 2 from the foul line. 3 points for Cassie Hansen, 1 of 5 from the field, 1 of 2 from the line, and she chips in a rebound. And then 2 points for Emmendorfer, who's 0 of 3 from the field, 0 of 1 from behind the arc, 2 of 2 from the foul line. 2 points for Cassie Buckles, 1 of 2 from the line. Alexis McCumber with 2 points. She is 1 of 2 from the field and has a rebound. And 2 points for Allison Heckert, who is 2 of 2 from the foul line. The Platteville Pioneers are 11 of 29 from the field. That's good for 37.9%. 1 of 2 from behind the arc. That's good for 50%. And they are 7 of 8 from the foul line. Good for 87.5%. As the Platteville Pioneers have 30 points on 4 assists. And they have turned the ball over 6 times. Points largest lead is 10 for Platteville at 6. Points best scoring run is 11 points for the Pioneers at 6. There's been 6 lead changes and 3 ties. Points had the lead for 16 minutes and 10 seconds, and UW-Platteville has had the lead for 2 minutes and 27 seconds. Points in the paint, Platteville 16.6. Second chance points, 5 for the Pointers, 4 for the Pioneers. Fast break points, 2 each. Bench points, 8 for the Pointers, 6 for Platteville. Point led 17-14 after the first. They tacked on 21 in the second compared to Platteville's 16. And that's how we get where we're at, 38-30. Time now for our Fortessi Frozen Pizza and Cheese Fries halftime trivia. There are many pizzas, but there's only one Fortessi. 342-1010, 342-1010 is the number to call. And our trivia question this afternoon is, when was the last year that UW-Stevens Point and UW-Platteville finished the regular season here at the Burke Gymnasium? One more time, when was the last year that UW-Stevens Point women's team and UW-Platteville finished the regular season by playing each other here at the Burke Gym? 342-1010, 342-1010. First correct answer to Allie back in the studio will win a couple of pizzas from Fortessi. I tell you what we'll do right now. We will take one more break. And when we come back, we'll have the start of the second half. We'll do that all in 2 minutes. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
If you're suffering from hip, knee, or shoulder pain, visit the specialists at Stevens Point Orthopedics, formerly Klaczynski Clinic Orthopedics. The experts at Stevens Point Orthopedics will work with you to get you back to what matters most, like your family, hobbies, or career. From your orthopedic issues to sports medicine and even in-house physical therapy, trust Stevens Point Orthopedics to help you win the fight against pain. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Call our office today and schedule an appointment or visit StevensPointOrtho.com to learn more.
Whether you prefer face-to-face customer service or the latest in technology, Paper City Savings has you covered. We are excited to announce online account opening is now available. Opening a checking, savings, money market, or CD has never been easier. It's quick and it's simple. Visit papercitysavings.com and apply today. Paper City Savings, a proud sponsor of area high school sports, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Take a break at Sweat's Country Corner Mart, just off the new Highway 10 in Blanker, or at Sweat's Roadside Convenience on Division Street in Stevens Point. Satisfy your thirst with a nice cold fountain drink. Pick up a few lottery tickets, maybe some groceries before you head home. You'll find it all at Sweat's Country Corner Mart in Blanker and Sweat's Roadside Convenience in Stevens Point. Of course, they have 24-hour gasoline service. Sweat's Country Corner Mart Blanker, Sweat's Roadside Convenience, Stevens Point.
Hi, my name is Laura. Portesi Pizza is our family business. Have you had our tasty products lately? Portesi is the freshest frozen pizza, made with real 100% Wisconsin mozzarella cheese, loaded toppings, and fresh ingredients. Our family prides itself on serving delicious, high-quality products that people love the taste of. What are you waiting for? Go to your local store today to find our family's delicious products that will leave your taste buds begging for more. Once you taste a Portesi frozen pizza, no other will be able to compare. Portesi, in the frozen pizza section.
There is only one Portesi, Portesi.
All right, Matt Sato back out here at the Bird Gymnasium on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. And we're at the half, and the Pointers lead the Pioneers 38-30. Points going to go with Geyer, Serrato, Collins, Schmidt, Bayman to start the second half. Platteville will go with Domas, Tipton, Horstman, Emmendorfer, and Hansen. Point will have the ball to start the second half here. As it is the regular season finale here in the WIAC. If Point wins this game, they are in the playoffs. If they lose, they're going to need a River Falls win, which they're leading at the half over Whitewater 29-25, and an Eau Claire loss at Oshkosh, and Eau Claire plays at 7 o'clock. All right, Pointers go right to left. Bayman gets it into Serrato. We're underway here to start the second half. Here's Geyer with it. Gets it over to Schmidt. Now Collins with it. Over to Bayman. Bayman left wing. Serrato with it right of the circle. Gets it over to Geyer. Try feeding in the post, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Hansen. As she was guarding Collins a little too close there. That's going to be Hansen's second, the team's first here in the third quarter. Geyer to inbound, baseline right underneath their own basket, gets it into Collins. Now to Schmidt, over to Bayman, back to Serrato. Serrato with it. To Schmidt, top of the key, back to Serrato, right of the circle, three. And Carly Serrato knocks down the trifecta. She's got 11. It is 41-30 Pointers. 9:23 left to go, third quarter. Emmendorfer with the basketball for the Pioneers. And we'll get a hold coming up on the Pointers as Horstman is trying to make her way towards the basket. All right, Geyer just picked up her third, team's first here in the second half. So, Coach Egner will tab Taylor Greenheck to go in there. At Platteville having trouble inbounding the basketball. They get it into Domas, left corner to Emmendorfer, back to Domas, left of the circle. Domas with it, spinning at the foul line. Domas going down the right side of the lane, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Kellen Schmidt. and that's going to send Domas to the line for 2. Her second, team second. Bone and Joint Clinic, highly skilled specialists in orthopedic care that love helping you. Learn more at bonejoint.net. Domas' first free throw from the left-hander up and no good. She shoots 62% on the year, and this is her first trip to the free throw line this afternoon. All right, one more for Domas here. It's up, it's on the way, in and out, and Bailey Collins with a rebound for the Pointers, so Platteville squanders an opportunity to score with the clock stopped. Pointers up 41-38, 59 left to go third quarter. Schmidt with it, left corner. Back to Serrato, Serrato with it. Over to Greenhack, right side to Bayman. Bayman gets it to Schmidt. Schmidt with it, left side, 10 on the shot clock, left the lane, puts the shot up, no good. Domas clears the rebound for Platteville. They get it up ahead to Horseman, right side. Horseman hands it off to Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer pulls up 10-footer in the lane, off the glass and in. Bayman picks up the foul. So that's going to be Bayman's first, team's third already here in the third quarter. Emmendorfer at the line, 2 of 2 this afternoon. Misses that one, so it stays 41-32, 8.5 left to go third quarter. Bayman with a basketball, gets it over to Greenhack out high on the right. Greenhack with it, left side to Serrato. Serrato back to Greenhack left wing. Now to Serrato, bounce pass in the paint to Collins, who can't handle it, and the Pointers turn it over. All right, here comes Tipton with it for the Pioneers. Gets it to Domas down low on the left, off the glass, up and in. 13 for Domas. 41-34 point lead at 8 minutes left to go third quarter. Bayman with it left wing. Bayman gets it over to Greenhack, now to Serrato. Serrato, right corner to Schmidt. Schmidt tries hitting a cutting Bailey Collins in the lane, turns it over. All right, Jordan Ellis is going to check back in there for the Pointers. All right, chance for Platteville to cut into this lead some more here. Emmendorfer will bring it up as they move it left to right here in the second half. Emmendorfer with it over to Domas, right of the circle. Domas gets it into the hands of Hansen. Hansen left of the circle. Gives it to Emmendorfer in the lane. Back to Hansen, over to Domas. 3 left, or right wing. Too strong, no good. Ball is back tapped, and it'll go to Emmendorfer out on the perimeter. They get into the hands of Horseman. Horseman, a little runner in the lane. Teardrop up and in for Horseman. She's got 8. It's 41-36, Stevens Point. 7:13 left to go third quarter. Serrato with it. Boy, Pointers in need of a bucket here. Bayman with it. Gets it over left side to Greenhack. Greenhack gets it over to Ellis. Ellis, 10 on the shot clock. Pass to the paint, intercepted. Here come the Pioneers with it. Up ahead to Domas. Domas right side, tries to lay it up and gets it in. Tough shot there by Domas. Gets the roll off the heel. We're going to get a timeout, Stevens Point. And we're going to take one with them as well and be back in 1 minute. You are listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN. The Berg Gymnasium, 41-38, Pointers lead it, 6:48 left to go third quarter. Still no winner in our trivia contest. Again, the question is, when was the last time the Pointer women and Platteville women met here in the Bird Gymnasium? What season was that? On the last day of the regular season. 342-1010, 342-1010. Greenhack with it, driving baseline right now. Man, throws it right off the leg of Kellen Schmidt, and that's a nice turnover for the Pointers, as Platteville coming out hot in the third quarter, shooting 80% here, and the Pointers at 50. Unitel, voice over IP technology that works. Is it magic? No! It's Unitel. All right, chance for Platteville to tie or pull within one here. Here's a three right side by Horseman. Shot was blocked, and Bayman up with it for the Pointers, who lead 41-38, 6:16. Let's go third quarter, and then Bayman double dribbles. Back-to-back turnovers here for the Pointers. And again, a chance for the Pioneers to tie or pull within one. That's going to bring Bailey Collins back into the game for Amber Bayman, as Horseman will inbound near sideline in front of the Pointer bench. Gets it in to Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer over the timeline. Between the rings, left side to Tipton. Tipton with it. Tipton driving, baseline left, hanging, left in the lane, no good. Tough shot by her. Point up with a rebound. Here's Greenhack with it. Up ahead to Ellis. And then Ellis, dribbles it off her foot. Three straight turnovers for the Pointers. Horseman with it, pulls up inside the arc, no good. And skying for the rebound is Kellen Schmidt for the Pointers. Still a 41-38 point lead, 5:44 left to go third quarter. We're going to get a foul on Emmendorfer in the backcourt on the block against Kellen Schmidt. That's Emmendorfer's second, the team's second. Brooke Geyer will check back in for the Pointers here, playing with 3 fouls. Serrato to inbound in front of the scorer's table, gets it into Geyer. Geyer with it. Over to Greenhack. Greenhack with it. Over to Collins. Collins back to Greenhack, left wing. Into the hands of Schmidt, right side. Serrato with it now. Serrato down low to Greenhack. 10 left to go on the shot clock. In the paint to Geyer. Now to Serrato. Serrato goes up and gets fouled. Foul comes up by Domask, her second. That was to Coach Megan Wilson's displeasure, as Serrato will be at the line shooting 2 here. First one from Carly's up and good. And it is 42-38 Stevens Point. One more for Carly here. Second free throw is up and good. 43-38 Pointers lead at 5:16 left to go here third quarter. Here's Horseman with it. Horseman, right side, kicks it out to Hansen. Out at Domas, spinning, a whirling dervish in a lane, up and no good. Collins comes up with a loose ball for the Pointers, who lead at 43-38, 4:59 left to go third quarter. Greenhack with it out high on the right. Greenhack to Schmidt, over to Geyer right side. Geyer out near midcourt. Geyer with it, right side to Greenhack. They get it down low, up into the foul. Chance for a three-point play for Serrato. Horseman picks up the foul, her first, and that is the team's fourth here in the third quarter. And we're going to get a media timeout, and we will take one with them as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCS. Gymnasium, campus University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill. Plan your before or after game get-togethers of the final score. Second and Maria, Stevens Point. Point leads at 45-38, 4:46 left to go. Third quarter, and Platteville started shooting 4 of 5 here in the third quarter. They missed their last 4 shots, and Serrato makes the free throw. So that gives her 16 now. And it is a 46-38-pointer lead. We have 4:39 left to go, third quarter. Amendorfer with it. Taylor Gilbert, who checks into the game. Down low to Domask on the left. She's going to draw a foul and be at the line shooting 2. That's going to come up on Taylor Greenhack, her first, team's 4th. All right, Buckholz will check back in. So Gilbert, the 6'1 freshman forward, in there for the first time this afternoon for Platteville, as Domask makes the first. That gets her 16 and makes it 46-39 pointers. Second one is good. 46-40 pointers lead it. 4:33 left to go, third quarter. Schmidt with a basketball. Schmidt over the timeline. Out high on the right to Greenhack. Greenhack over to Schmidt, right wing. Schmidt dribbling left to Serrato, right of the circle, over to Geyer. Now they swing it to Greenhack left side. They try feeding to Collins. Ball is tipped loose. Schmidt comes up with it down low. Schmidt double teamed. Kicks it to Serrato on the perimeter, right of the circle 3. Not a good looking shot, and it was short, and the Pioneers up with the rebound. Here's Horseman with a basketball. Horseman right side to Amendorfer. Amendorfer with it. Jump stops in the lane. Back to Gilbert for a 3 right side, and Gilbert knocks down the trifecta. 46-43. That just cut the pointer lead in half. 3:47 left to go, third quarter. Kellen Schmidt with it to Serrato. Over to Greenhack, left wing. They feed him to Collins, who's doubled in the paint. Collins gets it back to Schmidt. And now to Geyer driving baseline right. Her pass is tipped. Still loose. Pointers save it. Schmidt with it left side. We have 4 left to go on the shot clock. Ooh, and a bailout foul coming up on Gilbert. It's her first, and now the Pointers are shooting the rest of the quarter. As that puts the Pioneers over the limit. Boy, that was a wild sequence there, and the Pointers got bailed out. First one from Schmidt is up and good. I think it's her 4, and it's 47-43 point. All right, Geyer out, Bayman back in for the Pointers. One more for Kellen Schmidt. It's up, it's on the way. Too strong, no good, but Bayman with the rebound. Goes right back up, puts it up. No good. And the Pioneers with the basketball. Here's Amendorfer with it over the timeline. Amendorfer right side. Amendorfer picks up her dribble. Gets it over to Horseman right side. And then Horseman travels with the basketball. 6th turnover on the Pioneers. .43 Pointers lead at 3:06 left to go, third quarter. Here's Greenhack with it. Ooh, boy, that was a carry, and the Pointers got away with it. Serrato with it. Down low to Bayman on the right off the glass, up and in. 49-43 Pointers lead at 2:51 left to go, third quarter. Here's Domask with it, right side, Domask. Over to Gilbert, left side, Gilbert. Spinning, Gilbert. Tries to get rid of the ball, throws it away, going to the ground. Bayman with it, one-on-one the other way. Bayman pulls up inside the foul line, too strong, no good. And Amendorfer up with the rebound for the Pioneers. Here's Amendorfer with it. Kicks it right corner, 3 by Domask on the way. Air ball, and Collins up with the rebound for the Pointers, who still lead at 49-43. 2:22 left to go, third quarter. My Pointers look like they're going to slow it up here a little bit. Greenhack with the basketball over to Serrato, right wing. Serrato back to Greenhack, right of the circle, over to Schmidt, left side. Schmidt. We got 10 left to go on the shot clock. Bayman straight on 3. Ooh, in and out. Schmidt trying to get the rebound, can't, and Amendorfer comes up with it for the Pioneers. Amendorfer, a bounce pass to Domask on the right, lays it up and in. 19 for her. It's 49-45 Pointers. A minute 47 left to go in this one. Here's Serrato with it. or in the third, excuse me. Serrato driving baseline left goes up. Ooh, late blocking call coming up on the Pioneers. They'll come up on Domask, her third, and that's going to send Serrato to the line for a pair. And first one by Serrato off to the right, no good. Hansen back in for the Pioneers. We're going to see 5'8" freshman guard Jessica Slowick check in for the first time this afternoon for the Pointers. All right, one more for Carly. Also a late sub, Katie Ash, in there for the Pioneers. Second one from Serrato's up and good. That gives her 17. 50-45, Pointers lead it. A minute 38 left to go, third quarter. Platteville with the basketball. Here's Hansen with it left side. Hansen into the hands of Buckholz. A three left of the circle, no good. Ball loose, and it goes to the Pioneers. Ash with it, down low to Hansen, right block, turnaround shot. Oh, up and in. Tough shot there by Hansen. She's got 5. 50-47, point leads it. A minute 15 left to go here in the third quarter. Serrato with it. Serrato gets it to Greenhack. Now out high on the right to Slowick. Slowick left side to Greenhack. Greenhack baseline left and has her pass tipped, gets it back, goes up, gets fouled. Ooh, Greenhack got lucky, got her pass tipped, got it right back, drove on the baseline and drew a foul. Heckert's going to pick up the foul for the Pioneers. And first free throw from Greenhack is up and good. That gives her 7. 51-47, Pointers lead it. Second one is up and good. Greenhack with 8. 52-47, Pointers lead it. 54 seconds left to go in the third quarter. So here's Ash with it. Left elbow, gets it to Emmendorfer, left corner. Down to Hansen, turnaround shot in the lane. About a 7-footer up and in for Hansen. She's got 7. 52-49, Pointers lead it. 35 seconds left to go in the quarter. Greenhack with it over to Slowick, out high on the right. Slowick to Bayman between the rings, left side to Greenhack. Greenhack with it, left wing. Gets it to Serrato between the rings. Serrato with 10 left to go on the shot clock to Bayman, top of the key. Now over to Greenhack. Greenhack, 5 left to go, left side, lays it up and in. Nice play there by Greenhack. Great move. That gives her 10. And here come the Pioneers the other way. Hansen with it. Loses the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Pointers, and it will stay with Platteville. Emmendorfer will inbound at baseline right with 4.5 seconds left to go, third quarter. Emmendorfer. And the pass is stolen away down there by Schmidt. Jump ball. Alternating possession keeps it with the Pioneers. All right, now 2.9 seconds left to go. Emmendorfer will inbound baseline right. Emmendorfer gets it into Hansen. Oh, and she gets fouled with 1.7 seconds left. Comes up on Kellen Schmidt. That's 3 on her, and that will send Hansen to the line. She is 1 of 2 this afternoon. First one from Hansen is up and good. That gives her 8. All right, one more for Hansen. It's up. It's good. 54-51, Pointers lead it. They're not even going to take a shot. We've reached the end of the third quarter with the score Stevens Point 54, Platteville 51. We'll be back with the fourth quarter in 1 minute. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of the family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work. We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.
right, Matt Sato back out here at the Berg Gymnasium. The campus of University of Wisconsin, Stevens Point, 54-51. Stevens Point leads it as we go to the fourth quarter. Whitewater leading River Falls 46-45 with 8:06 left to go in the fourth quarter there. Point with the basketball starts fourth quarter as Schmidt trying to inbound it and gets it into Geyer. We're underway here in the fourth quarter. Here's Geyer with a basketball. Gets it over to Bayman out high on the right. Out is Schmidt. Left side, Geyer with it. Geyer to Serrato, right of the circle. Serrato goes around a Collins screen. Long two right wing. Ooh, in and out. Collins, though, with the rebound. And the pointers reset. Here's Serrato with it. Serrato, tries to hit Schmidt down low. Off her fingertips, out of bounds. Point in that quarter was shot 44% from the field, 33% from behind the arc, 77% from the foul line. Platteville 53% from the field, 20% from behind the arc, 57% from the foul line. Chance for Platteville is higher, pull within one here. Hanson with a basketball to Domas. Driving, left side, goes up and draws a foul, and she'll be at the line shooting a pair. Bailey Collins picks it up, her third, team's first here in the fourth quarter. So that will send Domas back to the line, who's got 19 this afternoon for two. Partners Pub, Stevens Point's birthday headquarters, over 365 days a year. Great food, drinks, entertainment, and company as Domas misses the first one. Greenheck's going to check back in for Bailey Collins. Platteville outscored the Pointers in that quarter, 21-16. And the second one by Domas, no good. But Platteville gets the rebound as it took a fortunate bounce for the Pioneers. They get it down low on the left, shot up and in by Hanson. She's got 11. And it's 54-53 point. Here's Geyer with a basketball right side. Geyer to Serrato. Over to Greenheck, down low to Schmidt. Schmidt, right corner to Geyer for an open three, and it's an air ball. And a chance for the Pioneers to take the lead here. As they get it down low to Domas, left block against Bayman, tough shot up and in. She has 21, and the Pioneers retake the lead here. 55-54, Platteville leads at 8:24 left to go, fourth quarter. Serrato with it right wing. Serrato, it's both teams fighting for their playoff lives here this afternoon. Ball knocked away from Greenheck right to Schmidt. 9 left to go on the shot clock. Schmidt, tough shot in the lane, in and out, no good. Domas up with a rebound for the for the Pioneers. Platteville with the basketball. Here's Hanson with it. And now it's into the hands of Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer with it. Gets it out to Buchholz. Buchholz with it. As we have 8 left to go on the shot clock. To Hanson in the paint. Turnaround shot up and in for Hanson. 13 for her. 57-54. Platteville leads at 7:38 left to go here in the fourth quarter. Bayman with it over to Serrato right side. Serrato gets it to Schmidt. Now to Greenheck right side. Greenheck right wing. Greenheck gets it over to Serrato, left corner, Geyer three, nope. And the rebound goes right to Emmendorfer for the Pioneers. Emmendorfer up ahead to Buchholz. Buchholz over to Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer will bring it out, and Platteville looks to run some clock here. Domas with it. They look to add to the Domas right side driving, runs into Serrato, and we're going to get a foul coming up on Carly Serrato, her second. That's the team's second. Bailey Collins back in there for Bayman. Emmendorfer to inbound, baseline right underneath her own basket. Emmendorfer gets it into Buchholz, down low to Hanson, or Hanson out with it right wing. Hanson hands it off to, that's Horstman down the middle of the lane. Shot too strong, no good. Oh man, the ball gets batted right to Buchholz at the right block, off the glass, up and in. And it is 59-54. Platteville. Stevens Point's going to take a timeout here. And we are going to take one with him as well. And we will be be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Hey, sports fans.
Back out here at the Bird Gym. Take a look at our final score. Sports Bar and Grill. Enjoy a sandwich and your favorite libation. The final score where Long Island Saturdays turn into Bloody Sundays. It's Platteville 59, Stevens Point 54. Platteville with an 8-0 run here to start the fourth quarter and have a 5-point lead. Right, Pointers get it into Schmidt. Schmidt over to Serrano left side. Pointers are getting help though. River Falls is beating Whitewater 49-48 with 5:14 left to go in that one. Here's Geyer with it. Geyer over to Serrano, but if you're the Pointers, you'd rather win this game outright. Shot down low by Greenhack is blocked. Ball still loose, and Hansen comes up with it for the Pioneers. All right, Emmendorfer has it as Platteville looks to add to this lead. Emmendorfer gets it over to Hansen. Hansen right of the circle. Gets it to Domas. Domas with it, gets it poked away at the foul line. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Domas with it to Hansen. We got 5 left to go on the shot clock. Here's Horseman with it. Driving right side, shot is blocked. Hansen gets it up and right before the horn as it got chipped back to her off the glass up and in. She's got 15. 61-54. Platteville leads at 5:46 left to go, fourth quarter. All right, here's Collins with it right of the circle over to Serrano, and we got a collision in the lane between Domas and Schmidt. Domas picks it up. That's 4 on her now. And that's the team's first. All right, Bayman back into the game for the Pointers here. As the Pioneers on a 10-0 run here to start the fourth quarter and a 61-54 lead. 5:41 left to go here on Senior Day at Stevens Point. Geyer to inbound, baseline right. Geyer gets it into Serrano. Oh, Serrano barely keeps it. Here's Bayman with it. To Geyer, now to Greenhack. Greenhack over to Serrano, right of the circle, 3 on the way. That's going to be short. And Hansen with a rebound for the Pioneers. Into the hands of Horseman. Here's Horseman with it as Platteville looks to increase this lead. Horseman with it. Left of the circle, 3. Off to the left, no good. And Greenhack down with a rebound for the Pointers, who trail 61-54. 5:13 left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Geyer with it. Over to Bayman, right side. Bayman. Hits it over to Geyer, right wing. Now to Bayman, left wing. Bayman, a shot fake. 10 left to go on the shot clock. Here's a 3 by Greenhack right of the circle. That's short, no good. And the Pointers can't find the bottom of the basket. And then they're going to get Serrano with a foul in the backcourt. And that is going to be 3 on Carly. And 3 on the team. 49-48. River Falls leads at 4:17 left to go, fourth quarter there. All right, Emmendorfer will bring it up for the Pioneers here. Emmendorfer over to Ash. Ash with it to Hansen, excuse me. Now into the hands of Emmendorfer, right of the circle, left side to Buckholz. Buckholz with it. Down to Ash. Here's a baseline jumper, left side, in and out from Hansen. Boy, that looked good. That was halfway down and out, 61-54. Platteville leads at 4:23 left to go, fourth quarter. Pointers really need a bucket in a hurry, as they have yet to score here in the fourth quarter. Here's Serrato with it. Serrato, baseline left, jumper, in and out. And Ash with the rebound for Platteville, up ahead to Emmendorfer. Boy, another good look, and they can't find the bottom of the basket. As Emmendorfer brings it out near midcourt. Emmendorfer down the left side of the lane. Collins blocks it, but they're going to get a foul coming up, I believe, on Bailey Collins. They will. That is 4 on Bailey now. Kellen Schmidt's going to check in there for Stevens Point, as Emmendorfer will go to the line for a pair here. 2 of 3 is Emmendorfer at the line. First one is up and good. River Falls up 50-48, 3:35 left to go in that one. Emmendorfer's second free throw off to the right, no good. Bayman with the rebound, 62-54. Platteville leads at 3:55 left to go here in the fourth. Bayman with it. Over to Greenhack. Now to Schmidt, back to Serrato, left wing. Serrato with it. Serrato, one dribble from her to Bayman, left of the circle, 3 on the way from her. That's going to be way off the mark, out of bounds, and back to the Pioneers. (52-48), River Falls leads it, 3:16 left to go there. Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer to Hansen, left corner. Out of Horseman, over to Buckholz. Buckholz with it, left of the circle. Buckholz to Hansen, left side. Hansen working her way down the middle of the lane. Foul coming up on the pointers. And that's going to be 2 free throws here for Hansen. Serrato just picked up number 4, and that is the team's 5th. And now Platteville shooting the rest of the quarter with 3:24 left. Hansen's first free throw is up and no good. The Rock and Roll Cafe open 7 days a week with the extended hours on Friday. Stop in for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Hansen makes 1 of 2. That gives her 16, and it's 63-54. Platteville leads at 3:20 left to go here. Bayman with it. Over to Geyer, right side. Geyer to Serrato on the left. Serrato. As again, the Pointers have still not scored yet here in the fourth quarter. Bayman fakes the 3, dishes it down low to Geyer on the right. That one falls off the rim, no good. Geyer gets her own rebound. Back to Greenhack, over to Serrato, to Greenhack, left corner. Geyer, 2 or 3 on the way. Nope. Bayman with the rebound, right side, goes up. That's an air ball, and Hansen up with the rebound for the Pioneers. Into the hands of Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer with it. Gets it over to Buckholz. Buckholz left side to Horseman. Horseman with it. Horseman right corner to Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer. We have 10 left to go in the shot clock. Emmendorfer driving right side off the glass, up and in. 7 for her, and it's 65-54. Pioneers, 2:20 left to go, fourth quarter. Here's Geyer with it down low on the right. Tries getting it into Schmidt, knocked away by the Pioneers, and the ball will stay with the Pointers as Domask will check back in with 4 fouls. Platteville's going to take a timeout. And guess what? We're going to take one with them as well. We'll be back in 1 minute. You listen to UWSP women's basketball here on WPCN.
Once you realize that you're
Here's the Burr Gymnasium on the UWSP campus here on Senior Day. Point has been outscored 14-0 here in the fourth quarter, and they lead trail 65-54, 2:16 left to go. River Falls up 52-50 with a minute 25 left to go there. Geyer gets it into Schmidt. And here's Greenhack with the left of the circle over to Serrato, right side three. That one short. Hansen up with a rebound for the Pioneers. Into the hands of Emmendorfer, and it's looking more and more like the Pointers are going to need River Falls' help here, along with Oshkosh, to make the playoffs. Here's Emmendorfer with it. Emmendorfer, left side, Emmendorfer. Gets it to Horseman. Horseman in the lane, 10-footer, no good. Damon up with it, 65-54. Platteville leads it. A minute 46 left to go, fourth quarter. 3 left of the circle by Bayman. That's off the mark, no good. And Platteville up with it again. As here's Horseman with it, and they're going to bring it out and run the clock here. Horseman with it over to Buchholz. Buchholz left side. Into the hands of Emmendorfer. Emmendorfer down the right side of the lane. Scoop shot up, no good. Foul up coming, though, on the Pointers. Kellen Schmidt picks up the foul, her fourth, and Pointers over the limit, so Emmendorfer at the line shooting 2 here. First one by Emmendorfer's up and in and out, no good. 54-50, River Falls leads Whitewater with 57 seconds left to go there. So if River Falls can hold on, and Oshkosh can beat Eau Claire, Point can get their way into the backdoor their way into the playoffs. As Emmendorfer makes 1 out of 2, that gives her 8. And Stevens Point will take a timeout. We're going to keep it here, though, as now it's 56-50 River Falls with 57 seconds left. So, I mean, you would have liked to take care of business yourself, but if you can't do it, and anything can happen in college basketball, and River Falls right now proving that, taking it to Whitewater, 56-50 with 57 seconds left to go. 66-54 here with a minute 27 left to go, and then Point's going to have to wait and see what happens as Eau Claire and Oshkosh will tip off at 7 o'clock tonight. And see, that game will be played at... Okay, that game's at Oshkosh. And Eau Claire started off really hot, but they have been bit by the injury bug and have kind of fallen off the cliff here as the season's gone along. All right, now there's 43 seconds left to go in River Falls, and the Falcons still with a 6-point lead. Post-game show to come up as Caitlin Broberg, the 5'5 senior guard, checks in there here on Senior Day for the Pointers. And she'll bring it up. Broberg with it. Playing her last home game. Gets it over to Geyer left side. Now over to Greenheck. Broberg with it. Goes behind her back. Broberg. Gets it to Schmidt. Greenheck with the left side three. Nope. God, it looks like the Pointers might get shut out here in the fourth quarter as Gomas with the rebound, and they're going to need all the help they can get now. As here's Horseman with it, left side. Horseman driving, going up, no foul. Pointers up with the rebound, trailing 66-54, 49 seconds left to go. Broberg with it, right corner. Broberg gets it out to the perimeter. Her pass is intercepted by Buchholz, left side, who will lay it up and in, and that will do it here this afternoon. 68-54 as Platteville's going to end up sweeping the Pointers here this season as we have 30 seconds left to go. Geyer with it, over to Broberg, right wing. Broberg, over to Bayman, back to Broberg. Broberg starting to drive against Emmendorfer, lose the ball out of bounds, no foul. Back to the Pioneers it goes. 57-50, River Falls leads it with 42 seconds left. So we got to play that waiting game. Horseman with it. Pioneers are going to win this one here this afternoon as there's 7 seconds left to go, and the Pioneers will just dribble it out here, and they'll get the victory 68-54 as they outscore the Pointers 17-0 here in the fourth quarter. They end up sweeping the Pointers here this afternoon on Senior Day, and Platteville has punched their tickets to the playoffs. Point's going to have to wait now and see what happens. River Falls is up 57-50 with 42 seconds left to go in the game there. So the Pointers will finish at 8-17 and 4-10 in the conference. As Coach Egner, Coach Wilson, and Coach Myers all embrace a hug here. Here on Senior Day, so 57-50. Pointers lead it. I believe we'll be joined by head coach Shirley Egner here. But again, it's looking good for the Pointers. They're still going to be alive here. There's 42 seconds left to go in River Falls, and River Falls is up by 7. Now they're going to need Oshkosh to help them out and win tonight as well. As Coach went to the locker room. Tell you what we'll do. We'll take a 1-minute timeout, wait for Coach Egner to come up in the post game. Be back in 60 seconds. You're listening to UWSP Women's Basketball here on WPCN.
Locally owned.
You can't go and work for a software company that's quite like this.
With programming, you see this concept become a reality. And I think that's really rewarding.
When people first come in, they immediately realize they are a part of the family.
They really care that people are happy here.
You're going to find that you're going to get up in the morning and you're going to look forward to coming to work. We've got a core of individuals that are going to reach a lot of new heights.
We're growing fast and always hiring. Apply today at skyward.com/careers.